Alright guys, so if you're familiar with a YouTuber called Casey Neistat, up and coming YouTuber, you may have heard of him. He recently did a video featuring a longboard that actually folds up to be more compact, so you can fit it in your backpack or whatever and like bring it places. He said he really liked it because it gives the full functionality of a longboard with the low profile of like a penny board or something like that. And if there's one thing he knows best, it's about longboards. So hearing him say that this was a really good longboard got me pretty interested. So I checked out the longboard, and it turns out that just the deck alone costs over $100. And I know that's not like a crazy amount for like a really good longboard, but I think we can do that for a lot cheaper. I was looking at the thing and it's pretty much just like a hinge in the middle of a longboard that allows it to fold up. One side it's a little bit shorter, so like the wheels kind of interlock a little bit, flatten it down even a little bit more. But yeah, say you don't have $100 to spend on this and you still want to try it out. Maybe you have like an extra deck or something or old longboard that you want to try this on. So this project's hopefully going to be a helpful one. I know, surprise, surprise. So yeah, in this video I'm going to try and recreate that, create a folding longboard with a hinge that's compact enough to fit in a backpack and yeah, still functional enough to be considered a real longboard. There's a fly buzzing around my head. Ah! So from a previous project, I've got this longboard deck right here with half of the wheels. Oh, the fly's back. Ah! Mr. Miyagi on this. This used to be actually an electric board, but I ripped it up for something else. Hopefully use this giant hinge. Some of this, I think 1x4, 1x3 board. Oh yeah, one more thing, we gotta paint over this swag board. Cause if I leave it, I'm gonna have to start vaping and get like an I Heart Haters hat, and it's just a whole, it's much easier to paint over it. Cool. Alright, so we know it works. Trucks are horrible, but that's okay because this is just an experiment. All we need to know is that it works. Alright, so hopefully I'm going to measure this thing such that one set of wheels folds up right behind the other set of wheels. That way they'll be a little bit staggered and the board will get a lot flatter than if one set of wheels was just resting right on top of the other. Well, it's about as straight as we're gonna get it, so let's cut it. No turning back now. Boards in two pieces, probably the only time where this is actually a good thing. And just like that, we've got a longboard that folds up. As you can see, it gets very small. Wheels staggered. Actually, I could have made it smaller even, but I didn't want to risk the wheels not fitting together. But moment of truth, let's put this on the ground and see if we can actually hold my weight. If it snaps, it'll be funny. God, I hope this works. Working so far. Definitely creaks if you jump on it. I don't see any signs of it breaking. So yeah, pretty happy. Another pretty helpful thing to do is make some sort of locking system so it doesn't flop all over the place. Because we elevated the hinges a little bit, a lot of the weight is being pushed outwards instead of down and directly on the point, so it disperses the weight pretty well actually, and that's why I included like such a big board on the bottom here, because the more surface area you have, the more weight will be distributed. If I just straight mounted the hinge to the board, definitely would have put a lot more stress like right on this area. Decreases the clearance a little bit, but honestly I don't think it'll matter too much. So we've got a couple of these hinges, these like door locks. This thing will slide in and out and lock. I'm sure you guys have seen these things before. Boom, just like that, we finished up the locking system. Pretty simple. I did end up using the door lock, just not exactly how I thought. As you can see right there, stops it from moving back. Pretty much just a door lock. This bolt flips up, slides over, and down, and then the board can fold up, just like that. And then the opposite way to get it to lock back in. We've just got the little lever you flip up and slide it into place and lock it down, and then the board's locked. Now honestly, like, you really don't need this locking system very much because when you're riding the board, all the weight's like being pushed down onto the board itself. So the board's trying to bend that way, not that way, but I guess it does help to have a little bit of a locking system. If you go over like a rock or something, the board won't like pop up and completely crumple under you. All right, what do you say we go take this thing out for a rip? Foldable longboard right here. Let's try this out. Hear a bus coming, so let's get this moving. Creaking a little bit, but so far so good. All right. The main feature of this board is not actually its ability to ride, but its ability to fit in small places, like, say, a backpack. So you may be wondering, where's the board? And why do I have a backpack on? Full-sized longboard in an everyday backpack. Board folds up, just like that. Grab your backpack, toss it in, zip her up, and get on your way. So that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Just throw a heavy-duty door hinge on a longboard and you could save yourself about $100. If you already have like an old longboard, you can do this modification for like well under $20. I think the total cost for me was like $24, but that's because I bought a lot of materials that weren't necessary. And plus I bought like glue and screws, so if you have those, that'll lower the cost even more. Maybe even have a hinge. Go to your barn, unscrew that. You don't need that anyway. Trust me, it's a lot more fun. So if you did in fact like this short little project, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Like, this literally fits in my backpack, no problem at all. And I still have a whole other pocket to fit whatever else I need. So if you're a big commuter and you like to ride your longboard or you like to travel with it, this is actually a pretty decent way to do it. I definitely think there's some value here. Quick plug, if you want to get a t-shirt, help support my channel, or go check out my Instagram, links in the description. And yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Take it easy, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.